We just got Raw, Jey Uso and kayfabe probably did too. And CM Punk was coming for the World Heavyweight Championship. Of course, until... What the hell is that? Oh my god, is that the Big Show? And people, he broke the goddamn bracelet. The most prestigious prize in the WWE is no more. It's a meme at this point, but I feel like it's kinda great. It's great that you can actually build a compelling storyline without using a championship. It wasn't everyone's cup of tea, but it's about what it represents, people. It's about what it represents, which is obviously not a lot, actually. Someone actually made this and it got destroyed on live television. Depends on the way you look at it. I would absolutely love that shit. Like, someone made this and this was used on television for months. So I hope they're happy, because I would be. Make sure to like, subscribe if you already didn't. Sure, my uploads were less frequent than Adam Blumpy's apologies. But hey, I'm back. And I'm better. I do want to start with CM Punk though. He made it clear the story with Drew McIntyre is over and better get used to hearing Cult of Personality, because he's coming for that World Heavyweight Championship. He's coming for Gunther, so he's all hyped until he gets attacked by Drew McIntyre. That Claymore looked absolutely amazing. And yes, Drew McIntyre destroyed the bracelet. Not only that, he put CM Punk into medical facility. Hospital, what? Is that even a word? I got a few things out of this situation. So basically, yes, we're most likely getting Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk in a Hell in a Cell match at Bad Blood, which is great because all of the matches before were, filled with stipulations. Either Seth Rollins jumping around, a strap match, and these matches delivered absolutely amazing. Some of my favorite matches of 2024. But now it's time for some violence. It is time for some violence. I love this, because yes, it's a stipulation match, Hell in a Cell, but it's in a way that it will keep them in the ring, and it counts as a blow-off match. And I absolutely love the fact, it's not confirmed yet, but I guess we all know it at this point. Hell in a Cell pay-per-view is done for. Now, Hell in a Cell matches are saved for rivalries that actually need them. So I'm up for one more match. Now, what's also important? CM Punk challenged Gunther. So that basically tells me, logically, that CM Punk is going to beat Drew McIntyre once again, which I'm okay with, because if you challenge Gunther, that means you probably are going to win the match against Drew McIntyre to build you up for that championship match. Now, obviously, the story might not be even over. Maybe Gunther is going to beat CM Punk clean, or maybe, with the help of Drew McIntyre. We don't know that, but there's a long story waiting for us. Maybe up until WrestleMania. Maybe at WrestleMania it's going to be CM Punk in the title picture again. Maybe it's gonna be Drew McIntyre. I really doubt that this storyline is going to end at Hell in a Cell completely. Maybe just a little break. It's gonna be Punk versus Gunther, and later down the road, we're going to come back to Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk. And what's interesting is that who thought, when CM Punk came back to the WWE, that the best rivalry, the matches, are going to be against Drew McIntyre? I don't think anybody actually thought about that. Nobody even wanted it. Goes to show you, storytelling is important in professional wrestling, no matter what marks on X are saying. But the show actually kicked off with new commentary. Now, I do like this guy. I think for the first show, he did an amazing job. Are they faking that they're wrestling fans? Like, I don't understand that shit. Sure, he does know a lot of moves, but I don't know a lot of moves too, and I've been watching wrestling since 2004. I like his energy, maybe he lacks a bit of personality, but so far so good. Then we got Rhea Ripley, and she wants a championship match against Liv Morgan. We see Dominic Mysterio. Obviously, Dominic blames everything and anything, making up excuses, basically. Rhea says anytime, any place. Then Rhea got attacked by Liv Morgan. We got Damian Priest, and he chased Dominic Mysterio. Okay, hear me out, people. Hear me out. I like the new Judgment Day. I like the personalities. But holy shit, they're weak. Oh my god. Like, you need to do a new member, perhaps. I don't know what it is, man. They're so fucking weak. So fucking weak. We got American Made versus Alpha Academy, in which, obviously, American Made won the match, and they challenged Wyatt Six to a street fight, which the Wyatt Six actually accepted. Didn't get the opportunity to talk about last week's Raw. I did see the match. Uncle Howdy wrestled his first match in the WWE on Raw. I wish they saved it for a pay-per-view, but the crowd absolutely loved it, and I could be totally wrong right here. I do believe it was Bray Wyatt's death anniversary, so it does make sense. So Yeah, just making his brother proud. We got Zelina versus Shayna. Shayna won the match. Nobody cares about this shit, man. Sonya talks shit to the crowd. None of you could take us home, as everybody is booing, so I'm not sure if they want to. Maybe it would have worked a lot better if we didn't already get pretty cool, you know, women's factions in the WWE. This kind of ass. Damien is going to face Judgment Day in a tag team match, but he doesn't have a partner. Rhea has someone in mind. Obviously, the Yeet Man. We got a qualifier match. Ilya, Dragon Lee, Dominic Mysterio. I did like this match. You know, triple threat matches are my cup of tea. Coffee, obviously. Always say that. Always do love them. But I gotta say the finish was kind of underwhelming because the commentary didn't sell it. And is that his finisher now? I am happy that Ilya actually won the match though. Since Bronson Reed has COVID, I believe, we need a new challenger in the qualifier match. And it's actually Braun Strowman, the man who does have history with Bronson Reed. And if I were a betting man, I would say, Bronson, he's not finished with you! Trains! Okay, we gotta talk about this tag team match, right? Like, it was fun, whatever. #1 contenders match. Love this shit matches that actually matter, but oh my god, that was a scary ass spot. I hope Kairi's eye is okay. The previous champs won the match, so we're basically getting the same match anyway, but oh my god, what the hell happened right here? Gunther talked about his victory against Randy Orton and how dominant he's going to be of a world heavyweight champion. He got interrupted by Sami Zayn, and he wants a championship match. He basically said this championship, the Intercontinental Championship actually, was used as a stepping stone for, you know, main eventers like Randy Savage, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, the list goes on, and that's exactly what Gunther did, so I'm here to do that too. That's an impressive list, but you're not like these guys. He doesn't want to give him the championship opportunity. He leaves. Sammy stops him and says, "You're not giving me the championship match because I was the only guy who managed to beat ya." Look, I know this match is gonna be good. It was. Am I the only one who's not that interested? Seen it. I've already seen it. Gunther has so many interesting challengers. I don't know, and it's very predictable. I get it, predictability doesn't ruin things most of the time, it makes sense, I understand, but it's a bit much lately. You know, it's a bit much. We got a Braun Breaker versus Jey Uso tease. I'm really interested in that, by the way. I just gotta tell you, man, Jey Uso was one of the most complex, interesting characters in the WWE. And now he's basically a walking catchphrase. And I talked about that shit for like 3 months now, and it didn't change. I'm losing hype for Jey Uso every goddamn week. We did get another qualifier match, and Braun Strowman actually won because, you know, Sheamus got taken out with a shillelagh. Not the shillelagh! Rhea found Damien a partner. Did you find him? Is that a yes? Yeet. So we finally got the main event, right? Tag team match, whatever. And it's one of these cases where I'm like, okay, I'm not interested. It's a tag team match. That doesn't mean shit. Ah, my god, we're back to the basics right here. But at least the Judgment Day are going to win, right? After losing so much, even at the pay-per-view. We did get some interesting interference. For example, Liv Morgan interfered. Rhea Ripley faked an injury. That was pretty wild. But of course, the babyface team won. And it's like, so the Judgment Day are just a bunch of losers now. What's the point anymore? I did get the victory at Bash in Berlin when the babyfaces won, but I was like, okay, next week the babyfaces are going to get their ass handed to them if this rivalry is going to continue. And that wasn't the case. They just lost. As simple as that. People, that was your Monday Night Raw. A pretty decent show, but I'm in a minority who actually believes a lot of people who didn't hurt nobody. I wish we did get a pay-per-view in September. And that's mostly because I watch WWE every week, right? And I'm gonna tell you right now, Raw, SmackDown, they're gonna get really, really boring now. They're about to get real boring, which is unfortunate. But of course, thank you for watching this video. Like, subscribe if you already didn't. Yeah, boy, the great one. Peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.